can help a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe considers better just in this particular case. Like, I know a lot of people are putting a lot of high hopes on Preordain, and it's just not. It's not what it could be. Let's say that. Alright, well. Could just grab. I'll just grab a grave. This is the bad thing about playing colors is it's kind of painful. We'll play our fast land and pass. Variant of some sort. Yep. See what we can get here. I don't have to, but I'm going to. I'm going to keep this untapped. One, it threatens Cryptic Command. Not that he's thinking Cryptic Command, but it gives me that additional blue source that I could, like, you know, do something else, including counterspell or something like that. So, or in this case, I mean, with the colors he's playing, in green-white, he's going to be doing some things. So, keeping the Snapcaster Mage with 2 pushes back, it's worth it. So we can try and play this long game. Kind of hurts him a little bit by not doing anything, but. Question is he playing like Hierarchy? What else is he playing? You know, okay, so he's playing Bant. So Cosmic Rebirth. Choose target permanent card in your graveyard. It has 3. You can put it back into the battlefield. You gain 3 life. All right. This is one of the bad things about Sprite that should change here with the next set. Okay, what are you putting back? You just want to land? Sure. It's pretty good, I mean, to do at the end step there. I mean, if you're in this colors, so you can get a land back, you can get, there's quite a bit you can get back. And the life gain isn't awesome. I need another, he has 2 blue. So I need another land before I can play this Fable. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and... So I think he's playing Soul Herder. I believe that's what's coming out right now. So we just have to stop his threats and then put our own threat down and win. That's how this kind of goes. He's very grindy. He actually can draw more cards than we can, which is okay. It's just kind of a different way to play the game. So we'll go ahead and try to counter this. Just why do I have to pay? There we go. Let's see what he plays here. Yeah, another one. Yeah. Comes down, does that, we kill it. So, actually this right here, even though he's gaining some life, isn't really awesome for his deck. because it costs 3 mana, so it's very mana intensive for him. But he does have a lot of land. We'll give him that. So, and this is where we'll Fable. Fable, which is fine. Play a land. We'll just attack with both. We enjoy the trade here. We'll get a 3/3 because if he does trade, we're pretty happy with the trade. So don't mind it at all. So we're in control here. We can kill most of its creatures. I get a fetch to activate Fatal Push for its Soulherder. Worst case scenario here, we just V-click at the end of his. Look at his hand. Then we'll have 7, kill him in like 2 turns. Solitude. So it's fine. So he'll probably takes a token. Go ahead and look at his hand and Infirm Rate. No, we do counter this Infirm Rate. So, some pretty good at sequencing right there. So search your library for a creature or give him the Skyclave. The Skyclave comes down, basically takes our V-click, and then we kill. So I think we do that because he's just going to get another Solitude, and we don't have a counter for now. Okay. Question is, do we just attack with everything and then we play Blossom? If he wants to trade, that's fine. We'll just hold up Mutavault. Maybe we should, because if he attacks, then yeah, we'll do this. We need to have that threat. Don't know what he else has in his hand here, so yeah, I think we just block here. So, and as we do this, we'll go ahead and push it as well. Grab a grave, yes. And we're gonna just kill the Skyclave, just to be mana efficient. And I could actually just not do that during combat, but might as well. Why do it? Why do it during his main when he can do other things? So he drew another, so and he takes the V-click, which is fine. We're not really not worried about it. By the way, this thing's a spirit that doesn't have flying, which is just weird. So I think we just outright just swing, and means we're both hellbent. So in this game, Fable he obviously threw Fable as a threat. He saw it as a threat anyway, and so he took care of it. So, you know, and then the Bitter Blossom was a threat too. So this is where Bolt's really nice. So we're not going to let him block, of course. We're just going to take care of it. So, and then we'll gain life, and then he'll block and take 3. And then we get another creature, and yeah. He's so tempo based. His Skyclave can obviously get anything, so he's probably not going to get back Solitude, so he can't cast it. Probably going to get Skyclave, do it again. He might survive, depending on what I draw. If I draw removal, he won't, because I have a fetch that I can remove the E-Witness. So he brings back the Infirmary, so he can bring back more. That's smart. So you get this, and then the rebound as well. So what else you get? Okay, the rebirth. And then he can only bring back the Skyclave. She'll probably take the token, I guess, assuming. Token makes sense here. He's just trying to be super grindy. Of course I get a land. Oh, so he wanted to draw a card with the wall. Alright, I just attack in the air because he can chump. Well, probably just attack with everything. Because he blocks and then he trades the E-Witness, so he can't. Yeah, we attack. I don't think this is the. Yeah, same thing happens, but we trade here. We'll hold the land. So we're kind of running out of steam here. And this is what I was talking about earlier, is we run out of steam a lot. And he's even giving us a lot by letting us get these tokens off of Skyclave. So he's probably going to grab Solitude, assuming. And turn another E-Witness. So. And then he's probably going to do the same thing, pray for great. And just keep doing that, so it's unfortunate, which is what's going to happen. Well, good thing is I can still hit in with this. So, with my Sprite. I just need a flyer. It's not fun. We'll play it though. At this point, I'll just attack the flyer. And we'll save the illusion. 4 turn clock. So decks like this just don't do well with Bowmasters. The Omens and the Wall, the 2 walls are nice, but the E-Witnesses, like the fact that if I would have Bowmasters in this list, it stops these kind of shenanigans. Here's Soulherder. So. Yep. And this is where he kind of takes over. He needs a flyer, so. But he'll probably get a Solitude. I'm surprised he didn't get a Solitude. Solitude pretty much solves all of his problems because he needs the lifelink. Like, really bad. Really bad. Needs the light. Like, he'll probably get another. See, he's valuing this, in my opinion. Unless he has one in his hand. He's undervaluing Solitude right here. I guess. Alright, I can kill anything I want. So the Soulherder probably needs to go. But we'll the Soulherder just doing that every turn is just not good. Get rid of the engine. We're lucky he didn't have some kind of response. Yeah, and this is just constantly happening. Like, this is boredom at this point. So, like, so Grixis, it doesn't have the power to grind these wins out. Like Demir has the chance to like really go the distance and go and get the turn, 16 win or 20 win. This deck does not have that. So we'll Fable. So, and now he just continues to make Soulherder bigger. So, we don't have the Faerie presence and the dominance of it without a Bitter Blossom. So we're basically taking our biggest strength in the synergy of our cards. We're adding red to hopefully end the game at turn no later than turn 10. And then if that doesn't happen, these grindy matchups, just they outgrind us. Yeah, or sunk. So keeping this Vents in our hand was actually good for us. Why do you care about? Oh yeah. So we'll can't attack this because it just gets eaten. So we'll at least get 2 decent draws. Yep. He comes back, and he might actually just mill himself. Probably not, with this having Flying Vigilance and him doing 3. If we had a Bitter Blossom out with tokens, we probably would have already won, of course, but we could at least like outgrind him a little bit. But yeah, we'll throw back both these lands. Snap. So the only I can bolt. I can get rid of this, but he can just see it's just a vicious cycle at this point. I think we just we just don't have the stay power, the grinding power for it. It's unfortunate because red is supposed to take care of these issues, and it's just not. I think casting the fire is okay. I think splitting damage is fine. Obviously, Unlicensed Hearse comes in. Shield Red is fine. Brutality is like, eh. Scolding is good for the Elemental Solitude. So like we saw, we ran out of steam, and when we ran out of steam, we crashed and burned pretty hard. Also, it's hard to kind of cut this matchup too. V-Click's fine. They don't really kill it. They just take care. They have to take care of it with the glaive or the claim, the whatever it is, the white creature that comes in. I need to cut something else. Fable was like, I think Fable is good for threat. They have to deal with it. I think we take out a Sprite. And Fatal Push is good in a lot of ways. But maybe take another. Maybe just take it out completely and go faster. Because they're going to be bringing stuff in. Yeah, we'll just do that. So, we just hope we get some graveyard hate kind of thing going. Okay, we'll keep this. And there we go. So we got double bolt. Probably go up top with a lot of it because bolt's not amazing. So okay. So Mistbind is really good against him. We do have that, but the problem is do we have everything else that goes along with it? Do I save this or bolt it? I think we. Yeah, we'll counter it and then bolt him. We're gonna play the fast game because this is what this deck actually wants to do. So we can negation if we have to. Other than that, we're gonna end up drawing 2 cards. So just trade. We'll get 3/3 out of it. In turn, I'll probably end up drawing 2 cards unless he plays something that's non. If it's a wall, I let it hit, kind of thing. Okay, I can get Hearse. That's nice. Got 5 mana available when I play the Grave, so I can do quite a bit. Ooh. What's this? He wants to get the Rainforest. He wants to get a land back. I think if I force a negation this and then put the Hearse down. No, I think we let this happen. Being on the instep, we let it happen. I think we value force negation a lot here. We'll third on Hearse. We'll attack for 3. It's a 5-turn clock. We got force. I can hard cast force negation, which I'll probably end up will. So if he tries to do some graveyard kind of shenanigans again, we just Hearse. So. We don't even care about doing it, like, we just untap and just hold this threat the entire time. I think we just negation this. The Hierarch doesn't really do much, so yep. Yep. And this is where we just go ahead and exile. We'll take Solitude. Why not? And maybe I go ahead and play like a double black, like Dolphy, Voidwalker. Maybe I play that in this list, but that's double black in this list is like extremely hard. So I'm just going to keep making this thing bigger and then swing with it eventually. So that's what's going to happen. And we'll do it at the end. There's no reason to do it now. So I can curry for 2 whenever I want. Yep. this thing a 6/6. 4 cards in hand. I don't have any Faeries. That's kind of the problem here. To take away, he wants the unlicensed hers. I think we have to counter this. It's not really a. It's not a big question. So and now we have a 6/6. So we can easily Bitter Blossom. But I can't deal with like a Solitude. That's kind of what I'm worried about. So we'll hang back. Throw Bitter Blossom down. That gives me Spell Search Sprite. Good stuff. So as long as I think the only way he can get rid of this hearse is Solitude. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope everybody's having a good night. What's up, Maury? So we're gonna go ahead and take out the Polluted Delta. This. Just 7/7. Just rip his graveyard apart completely. Alright. So we can attack with both. Interesting. So I can snap, hold up, counterspell. And then snap, crew with snap. Attack with both, hold up, counterspell, and then I have Sprite counterspell. I mean, I don't know if that gets me there, because if he has like 2 Solitude, then we're screwed. So because I can only counter Sprite with 3. So I think we let it go one more turn. I also think we'll go ahead and play this land for the ability to make. If I had a Fatal Push, then okay, that's what I was worried about right there. So I still have to do the same thing because I can't let that hit. There's no way. Does too much. Could just bolt it, but oh yeah, well, let's turn scolding it. But I have mana. There's no reason not to counterspell it, unless he has like some stupid niche spell. So we'll counterspell it. Yeah, our Graveyard Hate really hurt him here. So I can also just block with the Faerie. So I'm gonna just use the token. And then we'll just, if he tries to get something back, we'll take both of them out. Yep. And then we'll exile here. That's and that's. Right. To block or not to block? I think this is because I can do. Yeah, we'll let it hit. We'll let it ride. Yep. Bring that. Doesn't really do much other than make it bigger. we let it ride because I can go ahead and oh shoot, I'm gonna crew this guy. Yeah, crew here, done. And then just attack with everything, maybe, because he has to block this here, and then here. Now I attack with everything except with the spell surge, right? Yeah, I can leave that too. Gives me another out, so maybe I should have just crewed with the Snapcaster instead to leave blockers up. Been fine. So it really all depends on what he finds here. So if he doesn't find anything, he loses. Because I'm not really worried about him like having like direct damage stuff. So I probably just crewed wrong. In all honesty, so yep, and we block. We'll die to Blossom if I don't. So. Alright, this is nice. So we're gonna crew again. Yeah, I mean, I attack. Just one token. Yeah, last time he should have been at 3, and then I could have like. So. Yeah, we just don't allow that to happen. So. And then adds a blocker. He does what Spell Setter does perfectly. So. So, this is what I'm talking about, like, we stall out. Like, there's not. So, we'll throw the token. Is gone. So he's just out grinding us right now, which doesn't normally happen. So it's unfortunate because this is the downfall of playing Grixis totally. So he'll just keep taking stuff away until I'm left with nothing. Every turn he'll Skyclave. So, really sad, sucks, because this is not how this is not how this matchup goes typically. So. Okay, we can probably win here actually. Conveniently, we win. So maybe, because he's gonna attack with everything. So do I have a way to? No, because I can't Flame Ignore. So oh well. So I'm left with Bolt. Is he going to take one? If he takes one, he loses. Let's see if he has something. We'll just do this on the stack. This is kind of crazy that he took it. This is so cheesy. Let's see. Does he have a way to gain life? I hate winning like that. Don't get me wrong, I like winning, but that's so... He is so far ahead in so many ways. Like, he's went through 4 more cards, just 2 in hand, okay. But it's so bad. Alright, we're never going to get to another game, probably, so... That game took too long. I'm glad I won, but that's not how you want to do it. You want to go further. So we'll yeah. So, and maybe I should have held those bolts up, you know, for another time, but I didn't. So chose not to. So hopefully he plays like 2/1/1s that I can just easily go ahead and grab. You know, split some damage. There. Throw down a Bitter Blossom. Oh. Click the wrong button. So, and this is going to be more of a normal Faeries lineup. So we can actually grind this unless he takes this away right away. So, but we'll see. Yep, he took it right away. This gets around Force Negation too, so it's quality. It's not like it's super bad. But so we'll go ahead and bolt this. Maybe. It's really not what I want. Give me a 2/2. We'll bolt at the end. We'll take 2 damage probably. Yep. Give my 2/2. Need another land. Alright, we'll attack here and just hold up Counterspell. If we had 3 mana, we'd do a lot. We'd Fable, which I would have done this turn, or Flame. Him finding the piece of the puzzle is not what we want, so we'll tap out for that. Really want to Force Negation in our hands, basically. So to take care of that and then hold up mana to do this. So, but now I can cast into fire and bob up, and then even though he's going to get that back, get his lands. So does a little bit. And I'll main phase take both of these out, so. Yeah, it's probably. We're not going to finish this game, but because Moto's slow. But I think we can see how the grind match is going to go. It's just going to be back and forth a while, and the thing is, at the end is, can I find a way to like bolt out of it? So here we just, I don't want him to continuously get new cards, so we're definitely going to ignore this. So. So we're just playing this. You can't really Fable. If we Fable, he's just probably gonna Sky Clave, I guess. Okay. So the problem with this too is he might have Infirmary. So let's V-click, check his hand, and then Infirmary. Well, and then Flame Agnor. See his hand. So we just makes him have to do stuff. Brings back E-Witness, brings back something else, but I can get rid of all these cards. So. So this deck has a problem with graveyard stuff, obviously. Maybe I should play Dolthy over it, kind of, but it's just so hard on the mana base.